There you go, friends. Oh boy, I'm telling you, this driving at night as you get older gets very old, very quick. Oh my heavens. Whew. Last night, case in point. I was driving home from work. I work at up in Blairstown at the supermarket up there, and I took the wide road home. I like to do that at night so that I got, you know, give or take room in case someone's coming at me with the high beams. Um, it's just nice to, if you have to get over, maybe someone's doing some passing from the other direction. I like to be able to just, miss a head on collision. I mean, who wouldn't want to avoid a head on, right? I've been in enough of them, and I don't particularly want to be in another. So I take the wider road home. And there's, you got your usual guys that won't turn off the high beams, and you got the people that are 3 inches off 3 centimeters off your tail, and uh, eventually pass you, thank God. And that kind, it's a typical ride home. Traffic lights were pretty much all green, luckily, and I was heading eventually down the road that would eventually lead to the turnoff for my where Sandy and I live, and it's got a big parking lot on one side of it. Yeah, and I figured I was having trouble seeing where the various other bridges were, other bridges I could have turned off to get onto our road. It was just too dark where they were. And so I kept going, figuring I'll go to the big parking lot. That's wide open. I'll get my bearings there, and then just get on my road. And next thing you know, I'm giving Sandy a hug for home from the hunt, shall we say? Right. And I get in. Eventually, I'm heading down again the main road. The river is kicking up mist, you know, like it would do. The river's pretty cold. The air was relatively warm, so you're getting a kind of a fog, and or vice versa. And anyway, there was some fog forming, and I get into that. I'm looking, and I said, instead of trying to turn on to my turnoff, I'm going to go into that big parking lot, and from there I can I'll have a better shot at the light. The lighting will be better for me to get over the bridge and up the road to our house. Once I'm over the bridge, all I got to do is make a left and go up about not even a tenth of a mile, and there's where we live. Okay, so I turn into the parking lot, and the parking lot doesn't have any lights, and there's all this fog, and I'm riding through the fog, and I said, "Oy, boy, it's kind of, and I turned. I'm heading for the bridge. I've got my bearings somewhat, and I'm heading for the bridge, and I said, God, this just doesn't oh, doesn't quite look right. And next, I said, but well, no, oh, there's the bridge. Okay, I see the bridge, and I wind up, for one reason or another, the bridge just came out of nowhere. The fog like lifted, and I scratched the car along the bridge rail. Yeah, and I'm saying, I don't ever remember the bridge rail being this close to the road. Well, it turns out the road that I wanted was maybe 50 feet off to my right, and in the dark and the mist, I assumed that the bridge railings or guardrails were up even with the highway. Well, they weren't. I was scratching along the doggone bridge, the bridge railing, going up the embankment to the bridge, but like going up the lawn that leads up to the bridge. I made my turn and all, and I didn't do anything hideous damage to not that a little touch-up paint won't fix, but I couldn't believe that I was that darn close. How could I be that close to the bridge? What was I scratching on? I didn't even realize till this morning that I was scratching on one of the guardrails. And again, lightly scratching, nothing serious, but it's it's amazing how in the dark you can get yourself so doggone disoriented. I really should have been something like 30 feet off to my right to get onto the road that I needed. I was going to get on the road, but had I been a little bit more to the left, I would have probably been going down to the river. Yeah, in the dark. Boy, this highway's muddy today. Look at this. Yeah, no, it was the Musconetcong, and I'm in it. That's what could have happened. It's amazing how, as you get older, the things like fog and darkness do take their toll. Got to be careful. Well, I don't know. I've learned my lesson. If it don't look natural, I'm hitting the brake and backing up a bit. That's all. If I have to step on the brake and just stop the car for a second and get out and look, well, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I got home just fine, and a little thing of touch-up paint will take care of everything. Just a little scratch here and there, and just one more dent added to the car, one minor dent. My engine's not, or my tires aren't 3 foot deep in the Musconetcong this morning, so that's good. And and no one gave me a ticket. Thank heaven. Sometimes the troopers are in that parking lot looking for speeders. So, oh my gosh, I'm sure I would have got a talking to. How come you're going up the side of the bridge there, son? Sir? Yeah. Oh my heavens. Well, anyway, it all worked out, and I spent half the night just laying in bed thinking, where the heck did I go wrong? Where did I go? Oh my! I need a day job. That's what I need. When the sun's out, when the sun comes up, go to work. When the sun goes down, be home. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. But it was really, now I know how a pilot feels when he's up there in the clouds wondering, hey, what? Of course, they got compasses and stuff, and radar and things. Maybe that's what I need, is a radar device in the front of my car. Beep, beep, beep. That might be good. But I do, the thing that really drives all this on is people do drive way too close to your tail at night. I don't know why. I guess they want to go faster, but boy, it's in the dark. That's not a good idea. Not in my opinion, anyway. Anyway, I made it. No big whoop. Car's still doing okay. Nothing serious. And I'll see you later. Okay? Yeah, I know. I should get a day job. That or a job that keeps me working all night long, and when the sun comes up, I leave. Huh? That might be a thought too. Anyway, I'll see you later. God bless. Bye now.